Coming out with it, it's Chapman. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. And here comes the Navy offense. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down, to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him. Maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with this system.
Fires to the big fella, and he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job for him to
Oh, he had it, and he dropped it. Almost one of those big plays he's known for. It'll be third down. Looking for a huge play. Fires into traffic, picked off. He'll try to take it back. At the 30. He'll finally go out of bounds, but he was showing off all the skills after that interception.
I'll tell you, sometimes you get in these snowy, blizzard-like conditions. It's hard even to see the football after it's thrown in the air. Give the defender a lot of credit there, not just for catching it, but also locating the football before getting that interception.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout, Ohio State.
Got it. Line gets set, first down. Easy. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. He caught it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
This offense right now, they're doing some damage through the air. That's now their second passing touchdown. They thought coming into this game they were going to have some matchups on the perimeter of the field that they could take advantage of, and they've done that so far here today.
And he did get that extra point through with no problem despite the snowy surface. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. He'll bring it out. It's Chapman. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. And Navy will go back on the attack. Looking to go up top on first down. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. Line getting set on second down. Looking for a man. It's Horvat. Unloads it left. And he throws another interception. His third one of the night. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, Buckeyes. What a play by this defense with the pick six.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to. Breaks on the football, makes the interception, and everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick six, and that defense will come out feeling it. Fielded in the end zone. It's Chapman. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six, David. And it's his fourth interception of the night. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
I tell you what, it puts you in a tough position when you're backed up inside your own 20 trying to come out. But when you're a defense and you can force a turnover and you already set your offense up in scoring position, they are going to be extremely happy, and that offensive coordinator is going to look extremely smart.
The give to the back. Drives into the defense, and they get him down after a pickup of 3 to the 16.
Yeah, and the running back didn't get much here, but, you know, you clearly want to always establish the tempo, run the football, be consistent, make that defense physically meet the challenge.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. He'll keep it himself. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Well, this defense knew that they were going to be seeing some option in this game, and right now everybody's doing a nice job playing their assignments. On the third play of that drive, they were expecting it, and everyone communicating and all rallying to the football. That was nice to see if you're the coaching staff.
Absolute shank. Missed it. Missed the field goal, but still up by 3 touchdowns and 21 points.
21, Navy, 0.
And here comes the Navy offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into the win.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Fires to the wideout. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. Dropping back, it's Horvath. Throws to the wideout. And they almost had another one. Rare as he... Happy to see 4th down, but it's better than throwing another pick. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. This could absolutely spin this game in another direction. They're going for it inside their own 30. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the catch past the sticks. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I mean, I think you see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it on their own territory, and I like it because they got it.
Makes the grab. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. Navy is clicking on all cylinders right now. They want to just keep throwing it. Going to take a shot. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
Well, even though that was an incompletion, I wouldn't be surprised if this secondary wants to start playing deeper coverages, because this offense has shown that they're willing to be aggressive. They've got a lot of speed.
Throws toward the end zone. And here's the 5th interception by this quarterback. Going the other way, and he's got room. He's inside the 40. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
I love defenses that make big plays, that understand what they're trying to get from the offense, understand how to attack it, jump some of these routes, make these interceptions, and then not only that, when you get the football, try to do something with it. Don't slide down. Don't take a knee. Try to bring that thing back to the house. You set your offense up for great field position.
And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5.
And they executed that running back screen to perfection. Quarterback held on to it. He let the rush get to him. Offensive lineman got out in position, and the running back sold it too. Once he had the ball in his hands, he just had blockers and green field out in front of him.
You're good.
They pick up an explosive play on a running back screen.
Relentless
I can tell.
running gets it down to the 4.
And you can can tell the QB wants to run. He's going to be a big part of the game plan, and the defense really, really understands that. I got to understand, and more importantly, when I get a lick on this,
I fucking lagged on that.
Back at the 13.
A loss of 9 on the play. It's now 3rd and goal.
That's because you don't have good internet.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Ohio State 21, Navy 0.
They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
and the offense got themselves in a tough situation. 3rd and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back.
So hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. The good news is they got a field goal in their back. So hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink.
And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker.
So, why'd you say what the crap?
And they'll push that lead down a little further. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running.
You really fucked up the controller, didn't you?
Fielded in the end zone, it's Bryant. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be
Yeah, no shit, you got bad anger problems.
And Navy will go back on the attack. They've got nothing done so far, and they already find themselves in a 3-possession hole, Jesse.
Yeah, and as a head coach, you're wondering, what didn't I say? What didn't I do to get my team ready to go? Because we look like we're sleepwalking at this point.
Nothing went well in the first quarter. You just say refresh. Like, let's try to find a way now. Chip into this lead. Try to make it somewhat manageable when you get to the half.
Looking to throw, it's Horvat. Fires to the right.
Oh,
Excellent
so close.
coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
Dude, I'm literally just running the same defense with you every fucking play.
Breaking on the football really,
Yeah.
really well. Seeing where the quarterback's
You really need to learn how to play this game.
Yeah, they got another hand on it. Almost had another interception.
And he throws yet another interception. Does he know which colored jerseys they're wearing? And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
You always try as a player to say the weather means nothing. Cold is a mentality. It hurts, okay? The ball feels like a rock. It gets super hard. It's really hard for quarterbacks to grip that thing and make accurate throws. And how about that? The defense comes out, makes a big play, creates the turnover.
Fires to the wide
Oh,
got his man. He's run out of bounds. But
you shouldn't have switched onto that user.
big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Well, so much for just
Because that would have been an interception.
After that big play.
You know, you always hear the offenses say, I
That
have the
should have been
advantage.
an
I know where I'm
interception.
going when the weather's not great. The snow, no problem. Push the ball down the field. Nice pitch and catch with the inclement weather.
They're trying to get to it.
no.
Gets it
Oh,
out
that was to
fast.
the wrong fucking person.
And he
That
gets
was
it down
not
to
who
the
it-
4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch.
All right, defense. It ain't working.
No, you
But
can't.
hey,
I would've
string
tried.
together several first downs here. We're going to need to change this up, find something we can disrupt the quarterback and mess up this offense a little bit.
He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
I've already looked. No, they don't.
Second and goal coming up. Pulls it on the bootleg fake.
Oh shit, you
He
brought the
got
heat on that one.
smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
That's a phenomenal job getting after the
You
quarterback and
blitz.
getting a hit on him to affect his accuracy, because if they didn't get the pressure, that was going to be a touchdown. He had a guy wide open in the end zone. That was a golden opportunity, but the defense comes up big.
Keeping his eyes downfield, rolling left.
I thought I could
And he
do
was
that.
fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Fuck it, I'll go for it. Why
So
not?
third down stop by this defense. Third down.
I'll
and
just
goal,
pick you
no
off the next
problem.
possession
You
anyways.
know that guy. Every time he touches the football, you hold your breath because he's so dynamic.
Oh,
at
fuck,
the
he broke through that
quarterback spot. They
quickly.
were ready, and they forced the 4th and goal.
And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. From deep in their own end, they'll throw it. How about
shit.
that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
I'm not trying to catch the ball as a defensive back all the time. I'm just making sure you don't catch it. Great job getting the deflection, fight through the hands, make sure he can't put his hands together to try to catch that football.
Now facing a third
It's in the
and
game.
goal.
It's the Ohio.
To the air.
No, it's something Ohio State does
Try to hit him deep. Fires a bullet out. It's
when
picked
it's on
off.
when it's third down.
Got some room to run. And they capitalize not only on the
Maybe.
but on the great return to improve this field position.
What a nice play by the defender there. When you're cold and you're wet and it's snowy like this, you just want to make plays and get to the sideline. Why? Because there's a heater over there. Give it to me and my jacket, please.
Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. Unleashes to the end zone.
What the? Damn.
And he really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete.
This defense is going to have to make some adjustments here at halftime, because they have been taken advantage of deep down the field in the passing game. They've already given up 2 TD passes. That was almost
And
number
she's
3,
like, yes, you can.
and we're only in the first half.
I was talking to myself.
Working that left side now. Touchdown, Ohio State. Hauled it in and just kept right on running to the hallelujah land. A quick strike, just as we expected.
And quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good
Jesus
spot,
Christ,
puts
I'm
the
getting
defense in
lagged.
a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
That's only on PC.
He'll bring it out. It's Bryant. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. It's a good thing to be charitable, Jesse, but I think the last couple of drives might be overdoing it a bit.
I agree, and I think at this point, David, the quarterback here, he's got to be a CEO. He's got to really get his
just
guys settled down.
okay. To make the ball go up higher, you want to hold down L2 and then tap square, triangle, or circle, or X to whatever receiver you're throwing it to. To do a bullet, you're throwing bullet passes. That's why they're so easy to pick off. You're holding the button down all the way. So if you want to throw a deep ball high in the air, then you want to hold down L2, square, triangle, circle, X, whatever. But if you want to throw a bullet, yeah.
Now they've got to find a run.
CEO, a.k.a. don't screw it up, young man. That's what it sounds like on the sidelines with the coaches.
Ooh.
You gotta stop turning the football over.
To the air, it's Horvath. He's going for a big play downfield. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on 2nd down.
Sometimes you can, sometimes you can't. It's a 50-50 when you do that.
From here. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
I think both defenses are expecting to have a lot of fun in these conditions.
Say
right,
what?
Guys, it is snowing. They know it's going to be really hard for these players to hold on to the football, so they're trying to make tackles.
You did.
But they're also also trying to scoop and score in this one because at any given time...
Gave it to me on a silver platter. I don't even remember what play I'm running.
Wants to toss it. Looking for the score. And it's caught. Touchdown, Buckeyes. They'll try to add another to their lead. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. They're lining up to boot it away.
Set to kick off.
He'll bring it out. It's Bryant.
Say what?
Knocked down right at the 25, and I guess he breaks even, bringing it out
It's
of the end zone.
not. Well, you're not used to it, so. You gotta think I'm always playing on the hardest difficulty.
Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to this.
What a snag by the defense. Trying to take it back. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
What a nice job intercepting the snowball there. The quarterback threw the snowball down the field. Couldn't get it to his wide receiver. Defensive back makes a great play. Tell you what, this snow definitely affecting the game.
You picking the same defense every time?
Field position for this offense. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Got it in the middle. It's Ibuka. And he was
That was a mistake. I shoot the wrong fucking way.
On his way, a tremendous pickup on that one. Down to the 16-yard line. It's 1st and 10.
What the hell did you do to your screen? Ready now?
He's looking to throw it. He wants it all. Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio
That was a
State.
good catch.
Getting set for the point after.
That's a miss.
Oh, and he missed it. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just
Damn, I
two
fucked that
plays,
up.
they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. Kickoff team is on the field. They'll try to drive this one deep.
Shit, I guarantee you I'll pull 70 on your ass.
Coming out with it, it's Bryant. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. And Navy will go back on the attack. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, but now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Reese, they got to respond now. They got to put points on the board right here, cut into this deficit, create a little bit of momentum because this one's going to get out of hand otherwise.
Yeah, there are a lot of offenses out there that might just say, okay, let's just regroup and figure it out. This offense doesn't have time to do that. They've got to be aggressive. They've got to throw it downfield. They've got to score points.
Going to take a shot at this DB. Fires into traffic, intercepted. Bringing it back. He's at the 40. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
When that snow's coming down, it's even thicker than rain. It just affects the football. You can't get as much juice on it. And you can tell the QB couldn't get it to the wide receiver where he wanted
Fucker.
to. And the defender made a beautiful play.
Hit hard
The
as he
defense
released the ball
picks.
on that first down pass.
I didn't even
Never
realize
had a
it.
chance.
I didn't realize it until I
Well,
fucking
offense,
snapped the
no
ball.
doubt, right? You've had success. You're throwing some tutties. Why not keep throwing it? They're going to keep being aggressive. You're going to have to do a better job, though, keeping this quarterback standing up.
Wants to throw. It's Howard. They're bringing heat.
That's incomplete.
Nice defensive play to get a hand in there. And
I
knock
waited
it
too long
away.
to throw that.
Well, I know that one fell incomplete, but what a day this guy's had throwing the football. Multiple touchdowns, and he's done a really nice job with his decision-making. Hasn't thrown any picks, which has really helped keep this offense on schedule.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. Looking for more room.
You're welcome, Daniel.
He's at the 40. The 20. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Navy. A great
You're welcome, buddy. Merry Christmas.
Any return for a touchdown is a great one to a defense.
Merry Christmas for that
The
pick.
DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he
Yep.
did the pick six.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you. I
Ah.
can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver.
Don't
next
feel
week
bad. I
after
missed
making
one
that big
earlier.
play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be
You play it on the
continuing to
easy
take all
mode,
the way
don't you?
back, brother.
Running to daylight from inside his 25. He's going to get loose. He will score. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Boy, nothing
I had to get that touchdown back.
quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see him very often.
And you ran into the
So many
kicker.
yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
On the move from inside his 5.
Yep.
And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Going up top. And the pass is intercepted. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And that's just excellent cover. Man, cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board, and you still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open, and if I'm the QB man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception.
Say that again.
Bad decision by the QB there.
Throws to the wideout. He got it. Gets out of bounds after the big game.
Navy's a lot better than you think.
You get that turnover and you try to punch them hard immediately on the first play, and they come up with a big game.
And when the defense is running on the field, you are
Watch me whip this.
Sudden change. When they create a turnover, a lot of times offenses want to be aggressive. They were.
And
they
you're
get
offsides.
Right down the boulevard, it's good. Hold on just a second, guys. Flag on the play. That's going to do it here in the first half. Everybody stick with us. We'll head to halftime.
Ohio State 54, Navy 6.
No, it was the end of the first half.
Kickoff team has the ball teed up, and they're about ready to go.
Gonna do it again?
Here's the return from inside
Almost.
the 25.
If he had the speed to burst through.
They get him corralled, but not before he gets that return out to the 35. Here comes the offense on first down.
Why you keep picking the same defense?
Hold it
Oh,
right
damn.
around
Was
the
not expecting him to break
Didn't
through.
pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
Looking downfield, it's Howard.
Why did you not throw the ball, you...
Hold off the heat, and he
What
goes
the
down
fuck?
with a sack. They were trying to get the screen set up, but it just took a little too long to develop.
Yeah, and the
No, it didn't
quarterback's
take too long to
supposed
develop. The
invite
quarterback just
those
didn't want
guys
to throw the
run
ball.
upfield on a screen pass, but they got to him so fast he couldn't get rid of the football.
Okay, I see you bringing the blitz.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. And the Buckeyes
Here, I'll give you a
decide to
freebie.
punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They
Damn, I
hope the
whiffed
punch
on
can
that
bail
kick.
them out.
I whiffed on the kick.
Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. This thing has sort of gotten away the last couple of possessions. They've been a little too generous, David.
Yeah, like a non-profit, man, like a charity giving the football away too much. You got to take care of the football, Jesse. Otherwise, you got no shot to win this football game.
You're right, man. At this level of college football, it doesn't matter how talented you are. It doesn't matter who you're playing. If you're sloppy,
I don't even know what happened. I wasn't paying attention.
You throw picks, you're going to find yourself behind on the scoreboard.
Right back up top on 2nd and 10.
Are you trying to run with that?
He is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Unloads to the wideout.
What the oh, god damn it. I fucked up with my user. You can take it.
Touchdown, midshipman.
I royally fucked up with my user on that one.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Oh.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown.
Oh, you actually made the extra point. Shocker.
Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15.
Not shit.
Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Guys, roll that offense back out there. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive. So they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this one.
And you got to love the versatility of the big fella. You can put him in the box and let him block big defensive linemen, or you put him in the slot and you throw him the football and have success.
Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments.
Oh, thank God I did not throw that.
They try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening.
Well, you see the defense make a big play there in the RPO, and they're doing it because they're starting to load the box. If you're the play caller offensively, you might want to think about having.
I'm not wanting to pass because I keep lagging so fucking much. And I should have passed. But I keep lagging so fucking bad.
That's a great job executing up front by the defense. They looked like they were ready for that play, and that was a bit of a more unconventional look for the offense on 3rd down, but the defense was there to make a big stop.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. A couple of yards short of the first down in your own territory, but they are going to go for it on 4th. They'll try it on the ground. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down. In their own territory, but completely undaunted as they go for it and make it on 4th down.
It's crazy. I don't even think you have a second thought anymore. Even in your own side of the field, like, what, I'm going to have bad field position? Nah, I don't really care. We're going to go for it. We're going to play the numbers. We're going to be aggressive.
The Buckeyes will line it up on 1st
damn it,
and 10.
I clicked the same play again. Fuck me.
Pulls it and fires
Oh, you
to
broke
the left.
that shit.
And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup.
The defense has their hands full trying to stop this guy in the slot. They're going to have to figure something out to bracket him, try and get 2 bodies around him, maybe get some safety help as well, because right now they do not have the answer for this guy.
And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Back to pass, it's Howard. Unloads to the
Oh,
right.
damn.
And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays.
You lag out.
The Buckeyes are on the move. They'll throw it on first down. Going down.
Oh, I didn't see your safety there.
And the pass hits, picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
In situations like this, it's nighttime, it's so cold, it's so hard to complete these types of passes, and for these wideouts, it's going to be tough just catching the football because that thing, I guarantee you, feels like a rock.
And here comes the Navy offense. Going up top on first down. Nearly another interception. It'll be second down.
I think when you go through these progressions as a quarterback, you want to find the right guy to throw to, obviously. I didn't think he was the right guy. I didn't think he was really that open. And listen, he sailed and he overthrew, but I might have surveyed the middle of the field a little bit better.
After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
I love the coverage in the back end by the secondary. That DB was glued to the wide receiver, staying right behind him. He was able to locate the ball and get his paw out there to knock it down.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. He's looking to throw.
Bro, don't shit on yourself.
Starting to feel a little pressure.
Go ahead and pause and go take a shit. Yo, give me a second, bro. Can you hear me? Yeah, just give me like 30 seconds. So, did you do your dishes? Did you do your dishes? Um, you ready to finish this and jump on GTA? Just waiting for you to resume the game.
Not enough. Down he goes with the sack.
This has been a frustrating day, and I'm not sure it's going to get any better. You're already down huge. Listen, this offense can't protect this quarterback. They don't do anything right now. This defense.
Navy will have to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. He's got great speed. Very
Almost.
little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish
Daniel, you keep
drives.
fucking yourself on
He's
that.
off to the races. Touchdown, Ohio State. And the beatdown has ensued.
All you have to do is just click circle and don't move the analog stick. It will continue to let the player run the route for you, the defender to run a route for you.
But he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. And that's the kind of drive everybody loves. So seeing quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone.
61, Navy.
He'll bring it out. It's Bryant. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And Navy will go back on the attack. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the...
And it's picked off. Taking it the other way.
Ah, you fucker.
And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Man, that is how you get it done as a defense when you're playing cover one. Like, you got the middle of the field safety, but everybody else is manning up. Nice job running with this guy, seeing the football, breaking on it, making the interception, making the big play for this defense.
Here comes the offense onto the field again. Trying to find his man on first down.
I just had to get rid of that ball.
Just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
This QB has had a lot of success all day long, throwing for so many touchdowns, looking very comfortable. Finally, the defense gets to him. Finally, the defense gets a win. They needed something to go their way.
You fucked yourself again, Daniel.
Touchdown, Buckeyes!
I was ready for that.
Is on.
30, I'd put up about 70 by the time the game's done.
Hey, defense, that guy's good. You might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
The kick is good, but the penalty flag indicates we've got a roughing the kicker call coming. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The kickoff team on the field, he ought to just boom this thing through the end zone with that extra 15 yards on the penalty. Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25.
Now, the girl I'm talking to is fixing to join my live stream because I'm streaming this game on YouTube. Don't say anything negative.
Looking to move it through the air. Trying to
Like catheters and shit like that.
And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Now, teams that play cover one at an elite level have an elite guy in the middle of the field that he's playing zone, everybody else playing man, and he can cover so much ground. You watch him run, breaks on the football when he needs to, goes and makes the big interception.
Hour 15.
Couldn't order better field position for this offense.
Touchdown.
Using the quick game. Oh, look out, there he goes. Touchdown, Ohio State. And the punishment has been extended. A remarkable grab just keeps piling up scores.
I'll say remarkable day. I mean, a remarkable career. Goodness gracious. This is a day that you just dream about having. You have these days in high school, but not in college. You're like, dang, this is as good as it gets. Nobody can stop him. He's absolutely in the zone.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. One final play before the end of the quarter. Back to throw, it's Horvath. They're working that left side. They
Fourth
get him
quarter.
on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period.
Ohio State 75, Navy 13.
Second down here as they go back to work after the break.
Yeah.
He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. Ball in the air.
Famous last words.
Intercepted. The return never really got started, but boy, he has set.
Famous last words. Damn.
This is a beautiful situation.
You said it would be a miracle if I can pull the comeback or get close, and then right after you say that, you throw an interception.
They have to because the clock is their enemy. Great job playing pass, forcing the interception, almost
Touchdown.
putting the nail in the coffin.
Quick strike complete.
Oh, you got me.
All the way down to the 5-yard line. A Terrific catch and run before he stopped.
I feel like this guy's having one of those games. It happens maybe once in your life. He's just been open everywhere on the field. He's been lighting up the scoreboard. He's turning
I'm gonna run the same.
around. They just simply
Oh well,
can't
shit! Thank you for giving me the
And
touchdown.
the Buckeyes line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run.
Well, it's not what I wanted to do because it would not let me throw the ball.
On the carry.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense.
It wouldn't let me throw the ball, so shut up.
By running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Now listen, the defense won that play. As an offense here, the key, David, you can't go back-to-back negative plays. You got to be smart with the football here. Looks like you're going to have to throw it.
I haven't paid attention to it.
You got to make sure you're playing with that clock in your head. You can't take a sack.
And I think this is a situation where I spread you out. I get more speed on the field. I make the
Thank you, Daniel.
declare. I see what the
Touchdown, Buckeyes! And the pummeling has started. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
he's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. You got to figure.
Well, I put up 82 on you.
A little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire. You might as well just send everybody. Blitz
I can make it that happen.
for the results because everything else ain't working anyway.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
Trying to figure out if I'm going to order me pizza tonight or get something from the restaurant.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic that they get him on the ground at the 20. And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field.
I really haven't decided what I want to get yet.
It's Horvath. Release to the back. It's complete to the left. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Comes out throwing on first down. Out of the backfield, the running back snags it, but couldn't
Okay, I see you.
inbounds. It's incomplete. Second down coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He's going up top. Fires the pass. Intercepted.
Fuck off, bitch.
Didn't get a ton on the return, but
Give me the ball.
he got the ball, and they've got it at the 48.
Keep up them pass rushers, bring in them DBs. That's what I'm doing in this situation. When I got the lead by a couple scores late in the ball game, in the fourth quarter, I'm going to rush the passer like crazy. I'm going to put all those DBs back playing the pass. That's what happened. Great job understanding they're going to have to take shots. We get the interception. This one's almost over.
The Buckeyes
Daniel, thank you for the
pull that
touchdown.
offense back out there. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Underneath toasted coverage, got it deep downfield.
I'll take the bow.
Ohio State, and the stomping has commenced.
How about the day for this young fella? That's a 4-game stretch. Nope, 4 touchdowns in 1 game. He has been the
That's a miss.
point of this offense.
Oh,
and he
no,
has
damn, I got
not
lucky.
disappointed.
And the point after is good. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. So see, quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Looking for a man. It's Horvath. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And that pass is intercepted. Made that play and was hoping to make another one on the return, but they'll take it in business at the 41.
The number one objective for a defense is to make the offense one-dimensional. Well, when they're trailing by this much late in the game, they're one-dimensional. They have to pass the football. We can bring more speed on the field. You see it. We know you're throwing the football. Nice break on the football. Nice
Jesus
interception.
Christ, Daniel.
This one's almost over.
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field.
I was originally going to run it to run the clock out, but fuck that.
Passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On second down, they'll take to the air.
Fuck, why is no one covering him?
Immediately, down goes the quarterback.
And it's such an advantage for this defense to have an outside linebacker like that can rush the passer, because they can set the edge. They can get off the ball, and they're just way too fast for tight ends or for offensive tackles to get out and block them.
On third and long, he'll need to push it downfield. And he throws another interception, his third of the night. Never really got that return cranking, but the offense is set up at the 30.
Obviously, this game hasn't gone the way they would have liked, but coaches are always looking for positive moments and things that you can build on. How about that young man going out, getting an interception?
Fires and picked off. Just a small return, but a big play as they have it now at the 45.
Man, I feel for this quarterback. I've been there before. I mean, you're playing at night. It's super cold. It's going to be hard to execute these passes. That one got away from the QB, and he throws a pick.
On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock.
Yeah, I see what defense you're using now.
Teams being out-physical. You hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need all game long up front to have any success when they decide to run it.
They get him on the ground after he gets
That's sorry to tell you, Daniel, but that defense ain't going to work for you anymore.
Well, what they needed to get that first down, so they dial up the running play, and they get just enough to keep the drive alive.
We've reached a 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. They'll snap it from the 34 on 1st and 10. Now the quarterback changing the original play call.
See, you switch defense up.
Looking to scramble. He fires.
Shit, he's wide open. There is no one on his ass.
And the beatdown has ensued.
He was wide the fuck open.
Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the second half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
Thought you wanted to play GTA after. Alright, I'm down.
The extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the final 34 yards covered by that touchdown pass. The returner will field it and bring it back.
Dude, I got the fucking munchies.
Find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17.
I'm just hungry.
And here comes the Navy offense. This has been an old-fashioned fanny paddling, David. I mean, they've just got taken behind the woodshed.
There's nothing to say. This has been an...
Thank you, Daniel.
Into traffic, picked off. Oh, you could just feel it.
That's like what, the 8th interception?
But his offense will come out and take over at the 44.
You don't see a lot of teams that are successful throwing the football in the snow, and obviously on that last one, got away from the quarterback, nowhere close to the intended receiver, and the defense able to come away with the INT.
Looking for a productive play on first down.
Yeah.
Quick release by the QB.
And this defense continuing to struggle with the passing game. Listen, these offenses are so sophisticated nowadays. They're hard to stop, man. And it's a new one every single week. And I say this game, this defense underperformed. They're better than what they've shown. They've gotten torched today. And this is a tape that they're going to want to burn and never watch again.
Ran the ball on first down. Let's see what they do on second.
What play did I kick? Oh, Zane's online.
Back to pass, it's Howard. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
You're not picking a play?
Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. Looking for a gap. It's Henderson.
Oh, I was so close.
So close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be.
I want to score 100.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the
So I'm
lead.
going
This
for that
offense
big.
has put together a nice day, man. Like
Oh,
just
you're improved, bro.
balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they built this lead. They've had a great day today.
Caught behind the line. It's Ibuka. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it. The only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
Fires to the big fella. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock.
A nice job by the defense there, tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the
You're trying to do
passing
everything you can to
game.
keep
A
me
lot
from
of
scoring
different
100 on
situations
you,
that
aren't
time.
you?
Perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around.
I don't like this defense.
He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. It's complete.
But when you're throwing these comeback routes, man, the timing has got to be so good between the two of them because you know the ball is going to be in the air a long time. You can't throw it late. It's going to get picked. That time, really nice job getting it out early, and the receiver doing a nice job on his route so that the ball was right on him as soon as he turned around.
Fires into the end zone.
Oh, I had it.
It's incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. 2nd down coming.
I'm going to on this play. It's either going to be this play or the next play.
Today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
Ah, you got me. I saw him sneaking up.
4th interception.
I saw that.
Reese, I know you're a little bit of a front runner, so you probably would quit. You'd probably sub yourself out and take yourself out of the game. But I like that they're continuing to fight.
Come on, Daniel, see if you can get one more touchdown.
Actually, you know what? I know you're not going to win, but it doesn't matter. Keep fighting to the very end.
He wants a big play here late. Fires a
Thank you.
It's picked off.
I get one more opportunity.
Back in this game, they're just going to need better decision making, and they're obviously down right now, but they've got to know when to take shots, know when to check the football down, and wait for the right opportunity. That hasn't happened for this young QB.
Offense getting set for 1st down. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Fires to the right. How about that
almost
play to
had
get
it.
a hand in there and force the incompletion?
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on 1st down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to
Bro,
take
I can't even
advantage
tell
of
if
at the
there's
back
anybody
end of
on
this
that motherfucker
defense,
over there
so
yet.
they're letting it fly.
Looking to throw, it's Howard.
Wrong fucking receiver. That would have been a touchdown, too.
And we are down to 10 seconds to go.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell.
3rd play of the drive, and they need to take advantage of this field position by making something happen on 3rd and long.
I see you moving over there.
From the gun, wants to pass. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
And the defense gets the big third down stop, creates some
I
momentum.
really
Hey,
hate
I
that
don't know if they're going to
defense.
go for it on fourth down, but the defense is continuing to fight, continuing to hustle, continue to fly around. Like, these are positive signs from a group that you know needs to continue to grow, needs to continue to build, needs to continue to get better.
They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down.
It ain't going that way, Daniel.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Complete out of the backfield.
God, I didn't get the first down. Oh, I was a yard short. I did all that. I did all that dancing for nothing.
And they did splatter them, an absolutely dominating performance.
You've got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All three phases we saw just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire...
Yeah, I was sending you a party invite instead. You want to play another game? Give me. We can play another game. I don't mind. Hold on, I'm about to send you an invite to another game. Sent you the invite. Dude, just pick a team. You ain't got to go off by the team I pick. Are you gonna beat Jayville? Let's. Who do I want to beat? I'm gonna beat. No. Who else? UCLA. Where is it? Did I already pass UCLA? No, that's Colorado State. Shit, I may do Colorado. If I can't find UCLA. They're in the Big Ten. Yeah, I thought they were in the Big 12. No. Let's go play at UAB Stadium. What stadium you want to play in? Say what? No, fuck the Georgia Dome. Let's see. No. Let's play in Oregon. Uniforms, let's see what uniforms y'all got. Ill. Fuck it. Let's go.
Welcome, everybody, and we are fired up for another sensational college football matchup. Nobody at home today who can stake their claim in this neutral site showdown. Maybe you need a little caffeine, or maybe the sheer energy of this matchup will keep you wide awake, as we know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Jacksonville State Gamecocks, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the UCLA Bruins. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Gamecocks will kick it off.
Fuck, I'm lagging already. At least you know how to kick the ball now.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5.
Ah, the spin didn't work. No.
Running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. First down here for the offense. He's going to pass. Finds the tight end. Building momentum.
That was a good view. But there's something I need to do. I didn't want to go to controls. No. Depth chart. I picked the wrong team.
Some programs just seem to be built for a great passing game. The patron saint of Bruin passers is Troy Aikman.
And honestly,
Yo, compadre, you still there?
The UCLA blue, the sweet uniforms with the gold, just quarterbacks looking.
I don't know this team whatsoever. I've never played with UCLA.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
They are that's going to be the new one. Ah, fucked up on that one.
Just a short pass to the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the quarterback who makes a sure tackle.
Nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Throws to the wideout. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win first and second down. You set up third and longs like that, you can show your exotic pass rush going. Everybody on the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force fourth downs.
And the Bruins will call on their punt team. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. The offense lining up for a first down play. Use the play fake, now to throw. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Nice job by the pass rush. They know if they can get to this QB, they can hit him and force these incompletions.
Couldn't make the connection on first down. Now here on second. Looking to pass. It's Huff. Getting some heat. Trying to get to it. And the quarterback is snowed under. Man, he was back there and in the quarterback's face before the Bruin faithful could finish an 8-clap.
I mean, just getting off the ball so quick, penetrating. When you got defensive linemen that can get upfield, rush the quarterback, every Bruins fan will be jacked up.
On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down.
Yeah, and you can tell he was trying to fit in there, trying to make
you punting it.
Third and long. You got to get it past the sticks, but you also got to make sure I'm dialed in and my feet are in order, and then my eyes get tied together with my hands. He was just a little bit off on that throw.
And the Gamecocks will try to pin them back with the punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Here's the return. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the...
You're good. I did too.
UCLA will go back to work on offense. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set
Ah,
up
fuck, I forgot I was going to run it.
Get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Looking to throw, it's Garbers. He got a hand.
Thank God I wasn't picked off. I thought it was. I'm just not paying attention at the moment. Texting my girl. She snapped me and I didn't even realize. She snapped. No. But she snapped me and I didn't even realize it.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Yes.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Here we go. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Well, I also don't know this team either, so.
Defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
Oh. Nah, shit, I wouldn't even made that 56-yard field goal anyway.
Guys, after the miss, no change in the score.
Say what?
They missed that 56-yard field goal, and now they'll pay for it by
Yeah, it
giving
is.
up good field position at the 39. That's caught. It's Stewart. At midfield, he's got room. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Running back goes in motion. To the air on first down. Going over the top. Pass on the way. It's picked off. Got room on the return. The 40. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
On a cold night, you feel every collision, blocking, tackling, whatever. Even when you get an interception like you did right there, it still hurts. So the cold will be a factor in this ball game. And how about the defense coming out, making a statement right out the gates?
The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. Give to the back. And he'll pick up the first down after a tough run there.
And that's all you want, right? You want that first down. Understand the situation. Understand I got to get north and south.
Where the fuck did I put my water?
Now down to the 12-yard line. It's first down. They're going to ride this running back.
Oh, that was nasty.
And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown,
Oh.
UCLA.
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal. Understand how to get there.
Oh, yeah, because it's taken me a moment to learn this team.
Get 6 and then go celebrate with your boys.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Oh, I forgot I was kicking.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on home. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays. And I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw it this drive.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Keeps it on the bootleg.
I knew that was coming. I know that playbook right there. That's what you just played. I know that play. I know all the plays in there. There's runs and passes. Yep. You can run it with all three of the backs back there in the backfield.
They're strong and they're scrawl. Defensive tackles, they're scrawl. There's such big jokers in the middle where they just lock out those offensive linemen. And running backs, listen, they don't have much of a chance. When you got that 300-plus pound guy grabbing you around the shoulder pad, you tend to go to the ground pretty quickly. Caught near the sideline, it's Brown.
I wasn't even paying attention, but
Coaches catch heat a lot nowadays, especially on social media. I expect him to catch a lot of heat.
I'm surprised you're not challenging that, Daniel, because that was a first down.
And you want to go for it, and you fail, and you're surprised. You definitely shouldn't be surprised.
It just said that your guy ran out of bounds when he didn't. It was a catch. In bounds, that would have been a first down.
Great job winning his one-on-one and forcing the negative play.
They'll leave it with him.
Yeah, they would have if you challenged it. It was a first down. That's what challenging is, to overturn a play, to overturn a call.
You gotta love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on third down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the throws toward the end zone.
Why did you keep running straight, you fucker? You weren't supposed to do that.
And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
Defense is about negative plays, creating negative plays and creating turnovers. What a great job, not only creating the interception, but doing something after. You see the blocks after the interception, return it almost back to the house, and now you set your offense up in great field position.
So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. They'll throw it on first down. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes. Now on second down. And what in the world? Did he think he heard a whistle?
What did you do? Oh, you spiked the ball, didn't you?
Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Snagged on the outside, it's Brown.
UCLA 7, Jacksonville State 0.
The Gamecocks line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away.
You can't pause it after you pick a play.
Oh, it's a phony punt. They're going to run it with the up man. They tried to catch him napping on that fake, but turns out they were wide awake.
Man, and you want to catch the defense sleeping, but what a great job by the defense. Staying alert, staying aware. They run the fake punt. They're ready for it. They make the tackle, and they stop them short.
No, I just paused it. Okay, I guess. Go on. Just let me know when you're back.